Most people assume that if you make it to 70, you're well on your way to 90. But the truth is, many never make it past 80. Not because of accidents or sudden illness, but because of hidden health issues quietly wearing down the body year after year. These aren't the conditions you hear about on the evening news. They're silent, subtle, and easy to mistake for just getting older. But left unchecked, they slowly chip away at strength, energy, memory, and independence, until one day, life becomes smaller, harder, and more fragile than it ever needed to be. Today, we're uncovering the 4 hidden health reasons why so many older adults struggle to live beyond 80, and more importantly, how to spot them early and fight back. Because living a long life shouldn't just be about the number of years, it should be about the strength, clarity, and freedom within them. Reasons 1. The silent muscle thief, sarcopenia. As we get older, we expect a little stiffness, a bit of slowing down. But what many people don't realize is that we start losing muscle mass as early as our 30s. And by the time we reach our 70s or 80s, we may have lost up to 50% of our muscle strength. This gradual decline is called sarcopenia, and it's one of the most dangerous, yet least discussed, threats to longevity. The problem? Sarcopenia doesn't make a dramatic entrance. It slips in quietly, making it harder to climb stairs, get up from a chair, or carry groceries. Over time, it leads to falls, fractures, hospitalizations, and permanent loss of independence. But here's the good news. Sarcopenia isn't inevitable. With resistance training, daily movement, and enough protein, you can actually reverse muscle loss even in your 70s and 80s. This isn't just about being strong. It's about being independent. It's about walking without fear, lifting your grandchildren, and keeping your dignity intact. Because every extra year of life is only worth it if you're strong enough to live it well. Let's look at how inflammation plays an equally sneaky role in cutting life short. Reasons 2. The inflammation trap, inflammaging. While muscle loss weakens the body, inflammation weakens everything else, from your heart and brain to your joints and immune system. It's called inflammaging, a term doctors use to describe the slow, silent buildup of inflammation as we age. Unlike a fever or swelling from an injury, this kind of inflammation doesn't scream for attention. It simmers quietly in the background, damaging your cells, clogging your arteries, and speeding up aging from the inside out. The most troubling part? You can feel fine and still be inflamed. It's often mistaken for common aging symptoms, like brain fog, fatigue, aches, and stiffness. But over time, this invisible fire becomes a major driver of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and even some cancers. So what causes inflammaging? Poor diet, lack of exercise, chronic stress, bad sleep, and even loneliness can all play a role. But just like sarcopenia, this process can be slowed and even reversed. A diet rich in leafy greens, berries, olive oil, and omega-3s, daily movement, restful sleep, and meaningful social connection all help cool the flames inside. Next, we'll explore another hidden threat, one that fools many because it hides behind a full belly and a smiling face: malnutrition. Reasons 3. The full belly, empty body, hidden malnutrition. We often picture malnutrition as thin, frail bodies and empty plates, but for many older adults, it looks very different. In fact, some of the most dangerously undernourished people are also overweight. It's what doctors call hidden malnutrition. You may feel full, you may eat 3 meals a day, but your body might still be starving for the right nutrients. As we age, our ability to absorb essential vitamins and minerals decreases. Combine that with medications, reduced appetite, or a diet heavy in processed foods, and you get a perfect storm. You may be lacking in vitamin D, B12, magnesium, calcium, and protein, nutrients that keep your bones strong, your brain sharp, and your immune system ready. This kind of quiet deficiency doesn't cause immediate pain, but over months and years, it weakens your resilience. It can trigger fatigue, depression, poor wound healing, memory problems, and increased risk of infections. The fix? It starts with awareness, blood tests, smarter food choices, possibly supplements. You don't need to eat more, you need to eat smarter. Next, we'll uncover a final, often undiagnosed issue that silently shortens life from the shadows of the night: sleep apnea and poor sleep quality. Reasons 4. Oxygen starvation, undiagnosed sleep apnea, and poor sleep quality. Sleep isn't just about rest, it's about recovery. And if you're not getting quality sleep, you're unknowingly putting your body at risk. One of the most dangerous and often undiagnosed culprits is sleep apnea, a condition where your breathing stops and starts repeatedly throughout the night. It's more than just snoring. It disrupts your oxygen levels, elevates your heart rate, and increases stress on your brain and organs. For older adults, the risks of undiagnosed sleep apnea are profound. It's linked to heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and even memory loss. Daytime fatigue, poor concentration, and irritability are all signs, but many people just chalk it up to aging. However, sleep apnea is more common than most think, and left untreated, it can dramatically shorten lifespan and quality of life. The good news? It's treatable. A CPAP machine or lifestyle changes like weight loss and better sleep hygiene can drastically improve sleep quality and reduce the risks. Getting tested through a sleep study is the first step to recovery. With proper treatment, you'll sleep more soundly, breathe more easily, and give your body the time it needs to repair and regenerate. Now that we've uncovered these 4 hidden health dangers, it's clear living beyond 80 isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving. And thriving requires more than just passing through the years. It requires intention, action, and the willingness to listen to your body. The good news is each of these health issues can be managed, even reversed, with the right knowledge and a proactive approach. Sarcopenia, or muscle loss, can be fought with strength training and proper nutrition. Inflammaging can be cooled with an anti-inflammatory diet and stress management. Malnutrition, even in those who seem well-fed, can be addressed through smarter food choices and supplements. And sleep apnea, though often undiagnosed, can be treated with a sleep study and lifestyle adjustments. But the first step is always awareness. The first step is knowing that these issues are out there, and knowing that you have the power to fight them. Every day you take action is another day of strength, health, and independence. So don't wait. Take charge of your health today. Share this video with someone you love, and start the conversation about longevity and quality of life. Because living beyond 80 isn't just possible, it's a choice.